YouTube? So today is going to be part 2 of the Mitsubishi Eclipse K20z1 Type S swap. And today we're going to be taking this engine out. This is the 420A engine. Just wanted to show you guys it running if anyone is interested in it. Sounds pretty healthy. Only reason why we're taking it out is because we're doing the K swap. Has about 110,000 miles on the engine. And motor sounds really good actually. No smoke coming out. So if anyone is interested in this engine, just let me know. This is an automatic transmission as well. We're not going to be needing any of these parts, so if you need the stock airbox, exhaust manifold, ECU, yeah, pretty much is all going to be gone in this car. So all on the radiator as well. Anything you guys need, just let me know. You can hit me up on my comment section or whatever. But right now we're going to get ready to put this car in the garage and start getting this motor taken out. Alright guys, so we're back now. We got the car in the garage, as you can see. So it's time to start ripping this thing out. First thing we're going to do is disconnect the battery, of course, and get that out the way so we don't get shocked or anything. Which rarely happens if you know what you're doing, but for anybody who doesn't, just disconnect that. It's a lot easier. We'll go for the intake, what looks like it's just a little 10mm or Phillips, a little flathead for this. We have some bolts on this I have to find. I think there's some bolts right here, maybe a 10 or 12. I've never actually completely taken the stock one apart, only the first one, which was a 5-speed. But yeah, we'll get this off, the intake tube, the battery, and then disconnect the throttle cable, start doing little things, ECU, and we'll come back and see what we're gonna do next. All right, so we got the intake out now. I took out the ECU. There's just a whole bunch of 10s. I got the air box also. And we got the battery with the battery tray. Next, we'll be doing is probably getting to this windshield wiper, getting this all out the way. And we got a ground right here. Take off this ground. Take off these radiator fans, I guess, next, and then disconnect these lines from the transmission, and probably disconnect the shifter right here. So we'll disconnect this as well, and then we'll come back and see what we're gonna do next after that. All right, so we're back now. We got the radiator and fan out. We drained the fluid out. I disconnected the AC pump and everything, so I'm getting ready to take that out. We're gonna take out the power steering pump next. We also got the shifter mechanism taken out, so that's ready to go. We unbolted this, but I gotta take off this bracket, so we're gonna get that next. I'm not sure what size that is. I think it's a 12, two 12s. So we'll get that bracket out, then we'll get the wiper fluid and everything out the way. We're also gonna start taking off the exhaust manifold and getting this all out the way. And then we got the mid bracket, so we'll take the mount off, and that way we'll be able to drop the engine. Also, we're gonna get to the suspension and taking these axles out. So I believe this is like a 30mm, and I think these are like 7/8 or something. I'm gonna take one out in a minute, so we'll let you know on that. But yeah, we gotta take the horseshoe out, and then we'll be able to pretty much drop out the motor after we get the axles. Still got a couple more things on top though, but we're getting there. So right now, let me get to those things, and then we'll come back and see what we're gonna do next. All right, so we're back now. We got the exhaust manifold off, and we got the lower bar or subframe part off. We got the AC pump and power steering disconnected. And we got the reservoir over here taken out with the battery tray, which was kind of a pain in the butt, but yeah, they got that done. We took off the fuel and the brake booster line as well, so those are disconnected. Need to start getting to the inside, which I'm disconnecting pretty much the shifter and everything to get to the wiring. So we can take out the ECU. So this is all the connections that was connected to the computer, or actually just the harness itself. We still have to disconnect from the computer. And then there's 2 plugs right here for the O2 sensor. So I disconnected that. That's right here. I'm trying to figure out how we can try to keep the windshield wipers if possible, because I don't want to keep cutting it if there's a way to do it. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to figure out. But yeah, I just need to take this 12 off. This will be out of here, and this will all be ready on the inside. We can run the harness out through the compartment, and then we can drop the motor. The axles are out though, so that's pretty much ready to go. We're gonna drop them with the motor because these are kind of hard to pull out. Yeah, most of the AC lines are taken out as well. I got all that with the condenser, so it's all pretty much coming together. I also took off the little bracket right here that was holding off the fuse box, so we can disconnect this right here with the 10, the engine harness itself. So almost there. A couple more things, and we'll be dropping the motor. But I'm gonna finish the inside real quick and get the engine harness out of here, and then we'll start attacking the motor mounts and dropping the engine, call it a day for this build. All right, so we're back now. We got the wiring harness pulled out from the inside. Everything out here is pretty much taken apart. I got the harness disconnected from the fuse box, so that's ready to go. Show you guys the inside real quick. So pretty much ready to be. Get the shifter box in here. On these ones, this is like a safety switch, so you have to run this or somehow disconnect it, or the key will stay locked in. So that's the key lock mechanism. But yeah, ECU is right here, or that's ready to go pretty much. So inside's ready. Now we just got to drop this engine out, and that'll pretty much be it for this video. So we'll knock this out real quick and we'll come back. All right, the motor is completely out and ready for prep for the next video. We do have this for sale still. 428 engine, automatic transmission, ECU, pretty much full swap, ready to go. Or if you just want the motor, let me know. I know some people don't have use for the transmissions and stuff since it's automatic. But yeah, you can DM me, or hit me up on my Instagram, RWI build, email honda.mike1988@gmail.com. Other than that, guys, stay tuned. Next video, hopefully we'll be putting a new clutch on, preparing the engine bay, and putting a motor in. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video.